welcome to my channel. My name is Pamela and this is Teacher Pamela Plans, where we do everything from crafting, teaching ideas, planning, dreaming, and so much more. Today I am going to show you my Cutie Keeper 2023. This is the guts, I like to call it. This is a junk journal that we're doing this year. And if you would like to know more about the Fussy Cuttin Cuties, I'm going to leave the information down below. Check it out. It's a great group of crafters. There is no judgment in this group. They just love crafting and love doing their thing. And so even if you're a beginner, if you're advanced, whatever you are in the world of crafting, if you just love to stick things on paper, then come join us. It's a load of fun. Okay, so today I'm going to show you that junk journal. I got this binder off of Amazon and it's okay. It's kind of cheap, I'm not gonna lie, but I really liked the outside because I felt like, ooh, you know, that looks kind of junk journal-y, like it looks antique-y, if you will, but it just doesn't fold right, it just doesn't stand right. It's okay, but it'll be all right for this year. So if you're interested, it's on Amazon, but I wouldn't recommend it per se. Okay, let's get started. So I used a 3-ring. This is an A5 size. So that's what we're doing is A5 size, but you can obviously adjust it to whatever size you want it to be. Blow those papers up if you want, or shrink it down however you want to do it. But I chose to go with the A5. Okay, so Fussy Cuttin Cuties Junkie Me in 23. And I have some little embellishments here and there. A lot of this stuff that I put in here is stuff that Kelly Banks has done in the past. So Kelly Banks is the artist, graphic designer for our group, Fussy Cuttin Cuties. So she designs all our ephemera and all the things that we get on top of the subscription to Fussy Cuttin Cuties. So within that group, you get access to wonderful printables as well as wonderful live videos where they explore different ways of crafting. Paula is awesome in the group and she's the one that does most of the live videos and shows you some different fun ideas and things that you can do. And there's also some awesome cutie members that are getting on board and have in the past as well with teaching some of the classes. So that's a lot of fun too, where you can learn different things from your fellow cuties. So join the group, and they have even their own app. So it's just a lot of fun. So you should join it. Okay. So this is my page. That's my main page. So I wanted to have some crafty things on there. So I added some of those embellishments of like sewing ideas because we're going to be doing some stitching this year. I'm new to that. We'll see how it goes. Journals and just kind of crafting things on my main title page. My next page is my nameplate, and this Cutie Keeper belongs to Pamela. It's all shiny, so cute. Added a little bit of more crafty things, and these are our mascots for the group, Sparky and Sprinkles. So cute. Love the little squirrels. I just put this, it's supposed to be on there just like I'm painting it. Some crayons, like same thing here. I used orange, like it looks like you're coloring the flower there. And then we have our year at a glance. So these are the different things that we are doing over this year, January to December. So one of the things that we're doing is we're having slumber parties in different areas for crafting. So they're going to Arizona and Washington, Ohio, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Georgia, Maine, Texas on these different dates throughout the year. Pretty cool. And basically it's like a retreat where you just do some crafting and have some fun time together. Then there's also the set sail and stitch, and that's going to be in April. So that's what I was talking about. Some stitching this year, that's going to be happening. And we also have our 12 crafts of Christmas, so that's happening towards Christmas time, right after Thanksgiving, getting into the Christmas season. So far that's what we have going on this year. And I just put these up on a little bit of foam and just had them like waving in the air. I just thought that was a little fun. Okay, my next page is also going to be from the slumber parties, the different areas that they go. So these are the places. We've only actually been to Arizona so far, but Washington's coming up, so I just decided I'd just go ahead and color that. So that's what I'm going to do for these. Now, I'm not attending any of the slumber parties, but I did sign up for the at-home version, which I will show you when I get there. So then we have swatches. So the big thing that they decided to do in the Cuties this year was to have a color of the month. And it's going to be so much fun. So there's swatches, and I just put like the different colors that you see down here. I kind of did swatches of them up here. And then on the next page, this is where I'm actually keeping the swatches. I have some washi tape here. Need to kind of fasten that down a little bit, probably. Maybe add some glue to that. And then inside here are my swatches, and you just have one for each month. So I have, this was our color for January, and I'll talk more about that in a minute, and my color for February. So there's my swatches so far. I'm a little behind on the actual months themselves, but that's okay, I'll get there. So this is stamp inks. So you're also going to have a stamp ink that you get of each of the month's color. So I'll show you that page. This page, I just kind of added a flower with stamping, and this background is stamped in silver. I added a couple little cute stars to add to the page because that's kind of the theme of the page. And then on the back are the actual vintage inks. Okay, so these are the color names that they named for the past couple months. So the first one for January was Nice Ice Baby. Too cold, too cold. That's right, it's Nice Ice Baby. Okay, so that's January's color. It's so cute. It's like a frosty green color. Very cute. And so that's our color for January. So you were to find something of that swatch, and then you have the color of ink, and then you're going to have an ink spray as well. I'll show you that in a minute. And then the color for February is Cutie Kisses. So I have this pink little ribbon here for my swatch, and then of course the stamp Cutie Kisses is right here. And then the background I use for this is just a regular stamp, a background stamp, and I just used white, and I just kind of stamped it a couple times, so it's got some lines on here, which I like because then it just looks kind of vintage and old, and this is like vintage ink, so I just like that. And it's a junk journal, so that's kind of the point of that. Next we have our ink sprays. So I just did a little unicorn and sprayed it with some ink here. This page was already done by our lovely designer Kelly Bangs, and then this background here I just sprayed with some spray inks to create a similar color palette. And then I actually have my ink sprays on the back. This one I did a stencil and just sprayed in the stencil, and I kind of wanted it to kind of bleed out and do its thing and whatever. It's supposed to be vintagey and spray like. And then on top here I have the ink sprays for January and February. So there's Nice Ice Baby, and there's Cutie Kisses for our sprays. Then on the next page we have Scrap and Stay Home. So this is what I was talking about from before, when I was talking about I'm not going to the slumber parties. I'm not attending any this year. Hopefully another year I'll be able to. But the cool thing is that they have an option that if you can't go to those, you can do Scrap and Stay Home. So you can get all the same printables, but stay home and do the activities. Now, of course, you're going to get more out of it if you go to the slumber party, the retreat, meeting other crafters, and having a blast with each other. So we miss out on that, but they do some live videos for you while they're at the place. They show you the place that they're at and just the fun that they're having. And on top of that, you also get all of the printables, like I said, so you can do your own pages for the Scrap and Stay Home. I didn't do much with this page. I just put a border on the outside. That's it. And then on the back, I have done some ink blending here. I'm new to ink blending. I'm doing my best with it. And so you can see my ink blending, and then I did some splatters. And this is a little home that Kelly Bangs designed last semester. I think it was in the November printables that we got. And so I added that in because it's a cute little house. We're doing scrap and stay home. I thought that would be cute. And then I put sprinkles in the middle. And here's the fun thing about sprinkles. I put it on a spring. So she dances. All right, so fun. This is probably my favorite page that I've done so far. Okay, so I'm going to leave this to later because I'm going to show you the separate months, but this is how I'm going to set up the months. I'm just going to have them lined up going this way and have them tabbed. And when I show you the month, I'll also show you what I've done for the scrap and stay home for that month. So sometimes there will be one of these and sometimes not. Like for February, there wasn't a scrap and stay home. But there's one in March, there's one in April, there's one in May, there's not one in June, there's one in July, and there's one in September, October, and December. So most of the months there is one. All right, so that is the Cutie Caper 2023, or Junkie Me in 23, our junk journal. I'm super excited to show you the rest later and hopefully do some more videos of the actual crafting that I'm going to be doing. All right, so please subscribe and like down below and see you in my next video. Don't forget to dream big. See you soon. Bye-bye.